Dean, you and I have talked a lot over the years, and I share my political evolution with you. I call it a political evolution. I don't know if it's actually the best term to use, but I registered to vote in 1985 and was registered as a Democrat because my family and everyone around me were Democrats in the African American community at the time. From then until 2012, when I officially registered as an independent. Although I'm a political independent, I must say that because of my Christian faith and my biblical worldview, I strongly identify as a conservative. More times than not, that has me lining up with the Republican platform. Fredrick Douglass is quoted as saying, "I am a Republican, a black dyed-in-the-wool Republican, and I never intend to belong to any other party than the party of freedom and progress." Up until the last few decades, most black people identified as Republican. Would you agree with that?
Great question, Joe. I have read and reread quite a bit on this subject, and one of the things that has clearly shifted is Black Americans during the 1800s, moving into the early 1900s, were clearly Republicans. Fredrick Douglass had many, many speeches about that subject. But when the Great Migration happened and many blacks started moving out of the South into some of these other cities where there were jobs and job opportunities, you did see a beginning of a shift in some cities, particularly because of the relationship between labor and unions. And so I think that you can safely say at the early, 1900s, most blacks were, but there was a regional shift in different parts of the country. So around like 1950 and moving forward, I think probably it was Eisenhower was the last Republican who enjoyed strong support from the black community, and it's kind of dwindled since that time. And our hope is, like for any group, that a group of people wouldn't put all of their eggs, so to speak, in one basket. And we're hoping through the work that we do that people will align their values first rather than political party.